Well, hello. Good to see everybody. It's been a minute, and I'm excited to connect with everybody again today, talking about improvising over minor songs for a little bit. I just wrapped up this cool two-part class recently talking about the foundation of improvisation, and I was just thinking, it occurred to me right in the moment, what could I share from those classes that would benefit you guys? Uh, Let's just say that class one had to do with the 12 bar structure and call and response ideas and using space for the call and response and thinking about lines over the chord changes. And the other one had to do with really leveraging space in a way that makes you think about and makes the listener think about and feel and interpret your music differently on a deeper level, and really trying to keep it, changing it up so that you're keeping people on their toes, so to speak. Well, today I'm talking about minor tracks, and if you want more info on those classes, I'll link it in the video description later. Today I want to just talk about minor classes because Sunday I'm teaching a class called Improvising over Minor Songs. And I thought, well, I'm almost done with the notes and collecting my thoughts for class, not quite. But what are the standout things I can share on my YouTube channel, whether somebody's going to attend that class or not? And again, you'll just, if you want more info on it, check the video description later. In the class, I'll be talking about second position, which is what I just played over that little help me style groove. And then I'll be talking about third position and the application of kind of how it fits best. Like when I would be thinking, use third versus second, and what are the considerations? So I'll talk about that in this video a little bit. I'll give away some of that information. And then fifth position, which I've talked about a little bit on my channel. But fifth position is really, I don't play upside down. It's the camera that flips it. This is my left hand. I know it looks reversed, but so this is my left hand. Thanks for asking. Great to see all of you here. Thanks for being members. For those that are members, really appreciate you. All right. So this kind of style, just to be clear, is this help me. F minor on a B flat. All that juicy second position is killer for this style of blues. But there are times when third position just literally either second position is going to, you're going to try it over a minor song and go, something's wrong. So tip number one today is, if you're going to use second position and play that over a minor song, really be careful with the 3 draw, which is part of the major pentatonic scale. But think about the blues scale notes in the minor pentatonic. You know, you're already playing the minor pentatonic when you play the blues scale. You're just adding that extra note. That's the minor pentatonic. And we add in the 4 draw bend, we get the blues scale. B flat harp today, at least at this moment. So one consideration is, if you're going to use second, be really careful of 3 draw. It's not a note you would want to sustain, like you wouldn't. See how out of tune that is? It's terribly out of tune. So flat the note. When you're thinking about using second position over minor, at least give me that 3 half step bend. That's the money note. And you're safe. So then the question really becomes, in the discovery in class, is like, what are the scales associated with each position that are minor that I might want to use? And also really thinking about, like, what are the considerations of when I'm using one versus the other. Sometimes it comes down to just using your ear and saying, I don't like the way second position sounds here, I'm going with third. Third tends to work almost all the time. But then there's times when the key of the song and harmonica key it puts you in is a big tip I want to make sure I get out today. The harmonica key that it puts you in may be the determining factor as to why you choose that position or don't choose that position. For example, we're in G minor, hypothetically. Let's say we're in G minor. I don't want to play my F typically in third position. Low F maybe, maybe. But I'm definitely, if I didn't have a low F, I'm not pulling out that F. I don't like listening to the high key harmonicas other than second position. That's just me. Maybe. Maybe it's some of you too. You can let me know in the chat. So then I default and I think B flat is a real sweet, juicy key. Couldn't I go take something like this C minor track? I'm changing ideas. Hold on, let me talk about this. Let's say I'm in C minor for a second. Would the F work? It would. And I would use that high F even in second, but sparingly. And I might really prefer, I know I would, typically, unless it's just a certain song, I'd rather be in third position. Or fifth position, which would be an A flat harp. These are both juicy keys where the notes lay out beautifully. You can see that's great, but what you might not be trying is fifth position. Yeah, natural minor harps are different. We're not talking about minor tuned harps, but you're right. Then the 3 draws in tune because they've retuned the harp to fit that minor scale. Yeah, they're great and they allow you to play more of that second position and not worry about that. But here's the disadvantage of the minor tuned harps. They're wonderful. I think they're awesome. Just saying, I want to put that out there first. It's a great harp and tool to use. I like the sound of them. But the only disadvantage is your phrasing doesn't change up if you're going to stick to second, which most people will. You'll still get all the second position phrasing. So there's another tip in consideration for everybody approaching minor is maybe I want to get away from that cross harp sound and I want to branch out to going into third position or fifth position like this. A flat harp. Totally different sound. And again, puts me on a key that I really love playing, this A flat. So there's some tips to throw at you. And if you're listening to this video going, man, I sure wish I knew what the hell Ronnie was talking about because I don't know what the hell he means by fifth position or positions or whatever. I got classes that break all this stuff down like you're starting from square one. All of my classes that might seem advanced are not. They're actually, some are more advanced, but they start off from the perspective of somebody that has no knowledge. So if you ever go to harmonica123.com and click on classes and get to the storefront and say, okay, I see his class on position playing, I'm just trying to tell you that you're going to find that it's going to break it down as if you know nothing at all at first on the topic. That's the whole point. So you don't need to know what position means. I'm going to break down and help you understand it. And then I'm going to have charts and show you how to select the right key harmonica based on the position you want to play. But step one is understanding what it all means, Just think of position as, in layman's terms, as the key that you want to play the harmonica in. So you're holding an A flat and you're trying to decide, what key do I want to play it in? That will change my starting position or starting note and location of the scale. That's the most basic way I can think about it, okay? So if you want to approach minor songs, join me Sunday. It's going to be rocking. I'm going to get into, like I said, second position minor playing, third position, and fifth position. I'm going to show you how I do it, when I do it, why I do it, how to use multiple positions at the same time. Again, why you might want to do that specifically to keep you engaged and the listener engaged. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of knowledge and practice, and that's what the class is about. Yeah, Nick Clark did that class called Six Positions, One Harmonica. And that was really cool. Like how to take one harmonica, right? Because you could stay in one harmonica and just keep changing positions, but you are changing keys that you're playing in as you do that. So if I hold one key and I play multiple positions, we get multiple keys that we're moving across. Right on. Thank you so much, Teddy. I appreciate the feedback. Y'all have not subscribed, most of you, to my new channel, Blues Harp by Ear. Just type in Blues Harp by Ear, all one word, and you can subscribe to the new channel. I'll be putting up a video right after this on that channel. I try to do it every Friday. I've missed a bunch of Fridays because I had a bunch of stuff going on. But yeah. All right, what else we got here? I feel like my gap is in my knowledge. 100% of the time I play in third. So here's the thing. It's a great position. You're not wrong to default to third when in doubt. It's one of my favorite positions out of all the positions to play, major or minor, by the way. That's a whole nother discussion. I have a class for that. On a minor song, vocabulary feel old and repetitive. So there's two suggestions, Adam. One is check out the class coming up on Sunday and get into other minor positions that are positions that allow for other minor scales to be utilized. The other thing is there are ways to break the rut with the position you have. If you're only using like third position for now, my tip is to really work on ear training new ideas, shift around the starting notes and ending notes where you begin phrases most commonly, and jump holes. Think about strategies that cause you to get outside of your brain and outside of your box that you're normally in, and it'll really help. So I'm going to leave you. I have no idea what this sounds like. Hopefully it's okay. Little G minor. No, let's do something a little funkier minor. Still D minor. That means if I'm in D minor, let me slow down. Slow down. D minor, Ronnie, slow down. You're in G for second position. C harmonica for third position. And a B flat for fifth. I just happen to have all those keys right here. Let's just see what happens when we play around with that. Starting with second, then third, then fifth. Hope you all have a great day. One more time with second position. Works pretty good. Not bad. Third position, and I know this is going to be my strongest position. I've spent more time in third for minor. One more time in third. Pretty juicy. What about fifth position on a B flat? Still in D minor. want to take a minute and talk about something that's happening in fifth position. Just to point it out, the blues scale notes, the juiciest part of the blues scale in fifth, is laying across the whole three on 3 draw, 3 half step bend, and 3 whole step bend. So all the legato bending is super bluesy, and you can use 3 draw, and it's in tune. That's like 3 draw, 3 half, 3 full, all just moving. All right, hopefully some of this is helpful. I know, I'm here, I'm there, I'm over this way, that way. That's where my brain works. Hopefully you can pick something up along the way. And in class, I will not be like that. If you've ever taken a class from me, pretty focused, this Sunday, improvising over minor songs. So catch it, check it out, look for the video description. I'll update it soon with the link to where you can sign up, or just become a member at harmonica123.com and get all your classes included. All my recorded classes, all the notes that are downloadable, and all upcoming classes for a monthly fee. And that's what I got today. Yes, Adam, ADHD does have many superpowers. Can I link this track? I will link the track. It also comes with the class, not for as a download, but it's on YouTube. It's from MCCD Sessions is the channel, and it's called Funky Blues Minor D. Okay? That's all you need to know. Have fun out there improvising over minor songs. Don't be afraid of it. Conquer it. Just be careful, 3 draw if you're in second position. Do not sustain that note. It's a big tip that I can give you today. And really get into third is your big sort of like home base for blues harmonica, the most recorded position for minor songs. And the coolest thing about third is that you can bring in that third position over major songs by mixing both major pentatonic and the blues scale, minor pentatonic notes. Bring all that together when it's a major song, and it can work really, it will work very, very well. Maybe that's one more quick example. Do I have an A harp laying around just to show you what I mean? Like if you were in B major, if I can verify that something is B major. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is mixed with minor, so it's harder to find an all major thing to demonstrate, but it's like, oh, that's major. Major pentatonic. B major on an A harp, third position. Then minor, like moving down. Major. Minor. So that's the advantage of using third over a major progression. You can start to mix these two. I'm going to go deeper into this stuff in class. Hopefully you'll join me in class. Thanks for being here. Thanks for waiting for me for so long to come back and go live on this channel and put something up. And go subscribe to Blues Harp by Ear. I'll see y'all on Sunday. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Whoa. One more time before I go. What do you mean by login spot? I'll put links in the video description. Hope you all have a great day. I'll see you soon.